Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. We are the group 3, and in the previous topics, group 1 already discussed the challenges of ethics, religion, and the group 2 already discussed the challenges of cultural relativism. So for our topic for today, can you determine what will be our topic? Direction. Answer the Scrabble words, and I'll give you 2 minutes to answer the Scrabble words. So thank you for participating and answering the Scrabble words. So for our topic today, it will be the challenges on ethical subjectivism. So for you, what is ethical subjectivism? Ethical subjectivism is the idea that our moral opinions are based on our feelings and nothing more. On this view, there is no such thing as objective, right, or wrong. So, there is a ethical subjectivism, wala siya'y sayop ug wala siya'y tama. So, silbi, naarabito siya sa tunga kung unsay istorya sa isa, mo ra gyud yaang kuan yaang panghuna-huna o moro to imo ang murag i-go na lang bitaw nimo to nga istorya niya kay wala may sayop ug walay sakto ato nga butang. So, it is a fact that some people are homosexual and some are heterosexual. So, in this example, it is not a fact that one is good or the other one is bad. So, syempre, ang homosexual and heterosexual, depende yun na sa ato ang body kung yun sa, asa bitaw ta mas prefer danha ba sa homosexual or dara sa heterosexual. So, walay mali ana ang duha o walay sayop anang duha nga sexual. So, for our table of contents, number 1, what is ethical subjectivism? Number 2, what is simple subjectivism? Number 3, what is emotivism? And number 4, importance of moral facts. So, what is ethical subjectivism? So, ethical subjectivism pertains to individual desires but not universal ones. Wealth, power, fame, and prestige. So, in this, it focuses on the individual desires that is more likely about recognizing the subjective nature of moral judgments rather than sa ato mga moral universal values. So, it asserts moral statements express personal preferences, emotions, or attitudes. So, ethical subjectivism asserts moral statements because it posits the morality like in individual subjectivity rather sa ato mga external realities. So, ethical subjectivism also argue that it leads to moral relativism. So, why ethical subjectivism lead to moral relativism? Ngano di ay? So, because all moral viewpoints are considered equally valid, making it challenge to criticize harmful practice or promote progress. So, kaniya bitaw siya kay ang sa walay ang wala kayo'y challenge bitaw niya is harmful practice siya kay lisod kaayo siya nga istoryaon bitaw kay sa kaning imo ang gusto pero lahi po yang gusto niya wala kay choice kundi mo oo sa iya ang sa iya bitong iyang perspective kay yaman tong perspective yaman tong belief nga mao kato siya og kuan mao to siya iya ang perspective atong butanga og mao po nimong perspective aning butanga. So ethical subjectivism also has a advantage of providing a simple common sense explanation of what morality is. It is also a individual belief that matters the most. So in ethical subjectivism, imo ang individual belief ang ga matter and dili gagikan sa uban kundi sa imo ang kaugalingon. So what each individual thinks about, what is wrong or wrong, what is right or wrong, what are true or false, and that's what determines whether or not the claims they're making are true or false. So, kuan bitaw nga, sa ato ang individual belief, dana ga matter ang kung sakto ba na sakto ba na or mali. Kay wala man ta kabalo kung unsay naasa nganong kana iyang gitubag o kana bitong individual belief man siya, and then mo man na iyang gipursue nga kana jud iyang gusto. So it's up to individual. So example of this is the matter of taste. So you like a lot of garlic on your pizza and you don't, and he or she doesn't like garlic in his pizza. So there is no point in arguing about on your pizza the way you like, and she or he will have the pizza she likes. So there is no way you can do because it's her own decision. So iya man tong gusto nga dili siya gusto og pizza, and then ako kay gusto kuno ko og garlic, and then siya dili. So dili na ko siya pugson nga mukaon og pizza nga naay garlic, kay mao man toy dili niya kay basi hindi ay unsa pa aswang siya or unsa, diba? So it's his or her decision nga dili siya mag-garlic. So people have different opinions, but where it concerned, there are no facts and no one is right. People just feel differently. So opinions are subjective and vary from person to person. So in certain matters, there might not be objective facts or a definitive right or wrong answer. So instead, individuals hold diverse perspectives based on their feelings and experience. So this implies that in some cases, there is no universal correct viewpoint, and people's differing opinions are valid expressions of their unique perspective and emotions. So, gadepende gyud sa tawo kung unsay iya ang opinion o unsay iya ang expression ana nga butang. So dili na to sila mapugos kung sa atong example sa garlic, gusto ko garlic, then siya dili na to siya mapugos nga mapakaon sa iya ato kay basin di ay lain jud iyang kuan nga dili jud siya gusto, and then lud-anday siya or aswang baka siya, diba? So the idea that our moral opinions are based on our feelings and nothing more. So in this, the notion that our moral opinions are rooted solely in our emotions suggests that there are no objective or rational foundations for morality. In other words, what individuals perceive as morally right or wrong is determined by their emotional responses rather than by objective, universally applicable moral truths. So in general, ethical subjectivism is an ethical judgment depend on the individual subject. So in this, ethical subjectivism also began with a simple idea of David Hume. He is a philosopher from 18th century, and his morality of sentiments passed through two phases, which are the simple subjectivism and emotivism, which the next reporter number 2 from our group will discuss. So thank you and Good morning.